Hello. Question 8 is asking us to do gradient descent. Specifically, we're going to do only one step of gradient descent because we're not sadistic. All right, so we know to start off, our learning rate is 0.2. This is our starting point, and here's the equation. All right, so we see that gradient descent algorithm says that x next equals x start minus the learning rate times the df dx. So the first step is we need to find df dx. Now, we realize that this is some matrix calculus, but we know that this is going to equal a matrix where the top is df dx1 and the bottom is df dx2. And this equals the derivative of f of x with respect to x1 is going to be 2x1 plus 2x2 plus 0 minus 0 plus, and this is tricky, this is the L2 of x1, or the L2 of x, so we need to find the derivative of it. As a reminder, the L2 norm is Euclidean distance, so this is just going to be the root, or I guess I'll just write it out like this. There we go. But you can also think of it as this. And if we think of it that way, I believe there's only two terms, so it's just this. This might be the easier way to think of it now that I'm writing it down. We know that this is just to the 1/2, so we're going to bring the 1/2 forward. We're going to have to chain rule it, so the inside is just going to come x1 squared plus x2 squared, and then the top gets subtracted by 1, so it's negative 1/2, and then the derivative of the inside of this is just 2x1. Okay, so that's the top. The bottom is going to be much the same. Seems like 0 plus 2x1 plus 2x2 minus 2 plus, and then we're going to have to do the exact same thing, but with respect to x2 this time. So the only difference is that the term we get out at the end is 2x2. Okay. Now, all we have to do is we have to plug in all the numbers. So x1 is 1 and x2 is 0. Here's x1 and here is x2. All right, let's do this. 2, 0, 0, 2. Then we get our linking the terms up and down. So plus 0, plus 0, minus 0, minus 2. So then we get plus 1/2. But we know that this is multiplied by that, so I'm actually just going to do plus 0 here, and then this is 1/2 of 1 plus 0, negative 1/2 times 2. So this is, I believe, 0. And 2 plus, then these will cancel, and that just becomes 1. So we get 3, 0. So x next equals 1, 0 minus 0.2 times 3, 0, which is just 0.40. And that is our answer. That's what x next is equivalent to.